This guy is making hundreds of thousands of dollars from Instagram following a very secret but simple strategy. Is causing his reels to go viral and get millions of views and thousands of new leads for his business per post that he makes. And you can use the exact same formula to increase your reach, growth, leads, and sales on Instagram. Let's break it down. This is Anthony, known as @Tozer on Instagram. I think that's how you say it. And recently I've been seeing his reels everywhere, which as a bit of a marketing nerd myself, caused me to take a bit of a deeper look at what he was up to and why it was working. You see, he posted this reel here a week ago, which has 1.3 million views, 45,000 likes, and 13,000 comments, following a very specific formula. Firstly, a strong hook. The video opens with, this guy makes $1 million buckaroonies from one of his companies, and this is how we're gonna steal it together. That grabbed your attention, right? That's pretty much exactly the goal of a good hook. Capture your attention so you don't scroll to the next piece of content. Now, the second thing that he's done is given away a ton of valuable insights and done it in a quick, easy to consume manner. In this specific video, he proceeds to break down exactly how you can copy Kristen Guzman's business, Alpha Lead, from how to source the same product, build a Shopify store, and market it. And he did all of this within 39 seconds. Now, full disclaimer, he did fail to mention the part of the reason that this business makes $1 million a month is because the owner has 1 million YouTube subscribers and 1.1 million Instagram followers. And he has been a leading influencer in the fitness community for over a decade, building a ton of trust in the process. However, we are here to focus on his growth strategies and his techniques, not the amount of context he provides on his content. And even if you disagree with the advice he is giving, the way he's structured it is really smart, and you can apply that to your own content. Now, to keep people engaged and watching his reel, he showed a lot of examples of what he was saying on the screen. He would show the products, he would show the sources, all of this here. And he also used a timer in the top left corner for each step in the video. So I think he had 4 or 5 steps. And so each timer was about 5 seconds, and it was scrolling in a circle sort of motion to keep people watching because they knew the next one would be coming. On top of that, the editing was really smooth. The text looked good. The lighting and the audio and the video were also pretty simple, but high quality, which is, like I say, rather straightforward to do. Now, all of these tricks together increase the watch time of his content, which massively boosts his authority in the algorithm. But it's still not enough to go viral, which brings us to the third point of what he's doing really well, and that is call to actions. Now, Anthony keeps his videos super fast paced, engaging, and covers a lot of info in them by glossing over some details. Then what he does is, if you want to gain the information that he's left out, he tells you to comment a certain word and he'll send it to you. Let's take a look at this clip here.
Step 2, find an agent that will ship all of the products from the manufacturer straight to your customer every single time you get an order. No upfront inventory needed, and they'll print the logo on the product for you. If you want access to the ones that I use for my own companies, comment agent and I'll send you over my personal list.
See how he leaves out the details of the specific agent that he uses and then gets you to comment a certain word and says he'll send it to you. Now, this does a few things. Firstly, it gets you to comment. This drives up the interactions on the post and boosts it in the algorithm massively so he can reach more people. And then secondly, it massively increases the amount of sales for this agent that he's going to generate. Chances are he is earning a commission from the agent he is promoting and referencing. And if he mentioned them in the video, not only can he not track the sales, but his conversions would be awful. How many people do you really think are going to leave Instagram, search for this specific agent, and then go buy from them? No one, maybe a couple people. However, if all you have to do is comment the word and then he sends you a DM with the link, your chances aren't going to open the DM. You may well click the link and he's going to get hundreds more conversions whilst also being able to track the buyers because he can have his specific tracking link that the agent has provided him, which can track the sales generated, which can show how much he is earning for this agent, and then they can pay him a commission of that. It makes a lot of sense. He then does this again at the end of the same video.
I use a method that I call the creative shotgun. I've used it plenty of times for my own ecom businesses. In fact, you need this method for any business you want to start on the internet. I'll give this method to you. Just comment shotgun and I'll DM it to you.
See how he says that the key to growing any business is that you need the shotgun method. Comment shotgun below. This again is going to drive up the engagement and skyrocket his conversions. If he said, click the link in my bio to get access, no one would comment on the video because those that wanted it would go to his bio and those that didn't would keep scrolling, which decreases the video performance. Less people would head to the link in bio, which decreases the percentage of viewers who turn into leads. And the rumor is with Instagram, and this hasn't been verified by anyone, but it would slightly make sense, is that by actually saying the words link in bio will decrease your reach in the algorithm, because Instagram don't like people leaving the platform. There's no concrete research behind that, but Instagram are never going to admit it. And so it's one of those things that it is probably true, but there's no official stats behind. So in total, by getting you to comment, he's not only increasing the views, but also increasing the percentage of those views who become leads. To show you the results of doing this well is if you can go from 10,000 views on your video with 1% of those people turning into leads, that's 100 leads from your video, which is pretty good. But if you use this trick and you skyrocket the amount of views because of all the comments, and let's say it gets 50,000 views with 5% of them turning into leads, that's 2,500 leads, which is a 25 times increase in the results that you're generating with this small little tweak. And even on a smaller scale, if you just doubled your views from 10,000 to 20,000 and doubled the conversion from 1% to 2%, which is very realistic, it will take you from 100 leads to 400, which is massive for any business. Now, the way that he does this is by using a tool called ManyChat, which is approved by Meta, entirely safe to use, and will automatically DM people who comment a certain word, even running full conversations to deliver your lead magnet, affiliate link, website, products, etc. Now, in the past, I did a collaboration with ManyChat and they gave me a discount code. So if you want to use that, it's JoshRyan1 and you'll get 10% off. I will leave a link to ManyChat as well as the tutorial that I produced for them down below if you want to learn how to set all of this up. This video isn't sponsored by them, but I've worked with them in the past. Great product. I like them. And so I'll leave those relevant links below. Now, to test out his sort of formula, I did leave a comment on his reel to which he sent me a DM, but never actually sent me the links. However, if he's using this tactic to send out affiliate links for his suppliers and then sell his consulting or courses through the shotgun one, there is no doubt in my mind that he's making hundreds of thousands of dollars from this. Now, one other little thing I noticed that he does is on his profile, he only has his reels on the Reels tab, not the main feed. This way it keeps his main feed aesthetic, but it could potentially hurt the reach of his videos. So what he does instead is when he first posts a reel, he'll have it go to his profile as well as the Reels tab. And then after 24 hours, he will hide it from his profile, leave it on the Reels tab, and that's how he gets a ton of views on his content, whilst also keeping a cool aesthetic. So when people land on his profile, it looks good and people follow. Now you can see Anthony pretty much uses the same formula over and over again for great results. Here's another video to look at.
This guy makes $10 million a month, and we're about to steal it together. First, his company is called Gorilla Mind, a $100 million supplement brand that blew up through fitness influencers. Here's how we're gonna do it for basically free using AI. Step 1, dissect his business with the tool SimilarWeb. It will show you where their traffic is coming from. In simpler terms, it'll show you where they're making their money from. Step 2, head over to Suppleful.com and type in keywords like protein and creatine. They're available for a fraction of the price. And what Suppleful does is it allows you to throw your logo on the packaging without buying upfront inventory. This way, you can pay as you go. Hence, we want to do it for free, remember? It also builds you a website to sell on and everything else you need by the click of a button. And for the name and logo, go to Namelix, they'll build one for you in seconds. With this setup, you build a whole business in under 5 minutes, and now you're ready to sell. Every single time you get an order, Suppleful will ship the product out for you. Now, this is where all of the money is made. We're gonna take that data from SimilarWeb and we're gonna hack into their traffic by becoming a TikTok bodybuilder pimp. If you wanna know exactly how to do that, comment pimp and I'll send over that strategy.
Again, strong hook. This guy makes 10 million per month and we're about to steal it together. Engaging video and value. Breaks down how to source, launch, and market a supplement company in under 60 seconds, using the same catchy captions and editing from the first video. Then you can see the call to action. Now, this is where the money is made. We're gonna hack into their traffic by becoming a TikTok bodybuilder pimp. If you wanna know exactly how to do this, comment pimp and I'll send you the strategy. Now, not sure if you should quite advertise being a pimp on your social media, but it's a very compelling and encouraging hook to get people to comment, which again is going to drive up the reach of the video. Now, if you want to analyze things even a bit further, that second example I've just given you was a video he posted on July 13th, which has 1.6 million views in almost a month and 4,300 comments. Now, the first example I gave you was a video which he posted August 1st, which is 6 days prior to me writing this. And at the time of me writing this video, it's got 1.3 million views and 13,000 comments. So essentially, he saw that first video do well and then recreated it. But the second time around, he got 3 times as many comments requesting more info in a quarter of the amount of time. Now, how's he done this? Well, there's two key things here. Firstly, in the second video, he made 2 call to actions, one halfway through and one at the end. So more people saw the call to action as not as many people watched the full video. This is something that I actually recommend to my clients when we manage their YouTube channels, is to put your call to actions partway through the video. If it's a 10-minute video, you might have a call to action 3 minutes in, 6 minutes in, and 9 minutes in, because only 20 to 30% of people will actually watch all the way till the end. And so by putting it halfway through, you're instantly doubling the amount of people who see it. Then secondly, he made the hook more appealing in the second video. The first hook was about becoming a TikTok pimp, which A, pimp, B, TikTok, probably not something that's going to appeal to everyone. However, in the second one, you need this method to build any business. That's a much more appealing offer. And so all of a sudden, way more people are going to sign up, hence why he got triple the amount of people wanting this. Now again, no shade to this guy, but he is leaving out a lot of context in the actual information he's giving. The guy in the second video didn't build a $10 million a month business by white labeling a supplement on the internet and becoming a TikTok pimp. He makes 10 million per month because he's uploaded 1,800 YouTube videos over the past 7 years, most of which are 10 to 30 minutes long and packed with super valuable scientific knowledge on health, fitness, diet, building muscle, etc. And then he's specifically formulated products based on that knowledge, which would help his target audience. So it didn't really happen because of some viral TikTok videos and a white labeled supplement, just for those of you who might be starting out and trying to learn from this stuff. However, nonetheless, this guy's a smart marketer, and you can apply these exact same tactics to get more views, followers, leads, and sales for your own business. To summarize, 1, create an engaging hook that will interest your dream followers and get them to watch. Sometimes you might want to add a bit of shock value or have something controversial to get people to watch. Second, give people a lot of value in a short amount of time with engaging, fast-paced edits. Third, have call to actions partway through your video for people to comment a specific word in return for something of value entirely free. Then fourth, you want to use ManyChat to automatically DM anyone who comments that word with the free value. Again, my code and tutorials and stuff like that will be linked below. And then finally, you're going to watch your views and lead generation explode by applying these strategies. Hopefully that's helpful. I've also put together a free course if you want to learn how to grow your audience. So I will link all of that stuff below and see you in the next video.